Hello everyone, it's Maria here from pepperlyrose.blogspot.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. Thank you so much for joining me, and a huge thank you to my subscribers and my viewers and my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate your support, and I'm really glad that you are enjoying my videos. So today I'm going to feature a sneak peek product which will be available to order from the 2nd of August, but as demonstrators we have it a month in advance. The Thoughtful Branches stamp set and also the dies. This bundle is just gorgeous and versatile. Today I'll be featuring a project, a card, using one image from this, but I just wanted to show you as well that you can use this with even other stamp sets, and they complement each other. So today the image that I'll be using is this little image here, okay, and the product I'm mainly featuring today is the Jar of Love stamp set and the beautiful everyday jars framelets which come over here. And I'm going to show you how to use all of these products to complement each other, and you can mix and match them, so that's what makes it really cool. So I wanted to show you this today. So we'll start off, and I'll just actually let you know first the colours that I'll be using today. I'll be using Old Olive, Blushing Bride, Smoky Slate, Rose Red and Soft Sky. I know it's a lot of colours, but once you see them all together they'll be absolutely beautiful. So I'll start off with, I've got a Rose Red card base which is 4 inches by 8 inches across and scored at 4 inches, so I've done that already in advance. And I've got a piece of Smoky Slate cardstock which will layer over the top, and that is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 inches square, and this Whisper White layer is 3 1/2 inches by 3 1/2 inches square. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start off by stamping our jar, which I'm using today the medium jar, which is that one over here, and I'll be stamping that in Smoky Slate. So I'll just ink that up. Okay, and I'll just stamp it just towards like the left hand side and towards the bottom. Okay, so I'll stamp that, and that's stamped beautifully. And then I'm going to use this image over here, and I'm going to be stamping that in Old Olive to start off with, and I'll be doing that twice. And I'll just stamp that now. I may not stamp it, no, I'll stamp it, yeah, like this, just over the top. I'm not doing any die cutting today except for 2 images. That's one, it's stamped beautifully. And here's the other one. I'm just going to crisscross it towards here. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp this image over here. I'm going to stamp that, I think, 2 times. I'll stamp that, let's see now, here. I'll try and crisscross it with the bottom, so there. And I'll do that one a bit higher up, and there. Okay, I may add more later, I'll see how I go. Okay. Now, with the Thoughtful Branches, I love that little image there. What you can do with these is there's a little set of trees just there, and you can stamp these on those trees. But I'm using it in a different way today, and I'll be starting off with the Blushing Bride ink, and I'm just going to stamp on those 2 little individual branches there, so I'll do that one there like that and like that. And you know what, I might do a third one in Old Olive. Yeah, I think I'll do a third one, so I'll just ink that one over here, and I'll do it like, I'll do it in between actually. Yeah, do it there. Okay, and it doesn't matter if they overlap, because I think it adds to how we see foliage anyway. So that's in Blushing Bride, and I'll do it there as well. So it looks like that. Okay, and with that same stamp, I'm going to use the Rose Red and stamp with that. So I'll just stamp it there and there, there and there, and there and there. So it kind of looks like this. Super cute. Okay. And with the jar, there's a little water image. I'll be using that in Soft Sky. So that's on the other side of this one. So that's Soft Sky. And I'll just position that down the bottom of the jar and at full strength. Okay. So there, it gives you the nice water effect. Just beautiful. Okay, and I'm going to stamp a sentiment there. We have love, thanks, hello and friend. I think I'm going to use thanks. I really love that, so I'll use thanks. So I'll just grab that off my sheet here. I made like a little smudge mark there, so I might put the thanks here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp a lid, and I'm going to have that angled that way. So I'll stamp the thanks in Smoky Slate. So what I'll do is I'll just prep that stamp because I haven't used it before with Versamark ink, and then I'm going to wipe that off. And then I'm going to use Smoky Slate for the thanks. Just very quickly, and I'll just stamp it like even at an angle like that. And that's stamped really beautifully there. Just gorgeous. I love this this bundle. It's amazing. So I'll leave that there to one side for now. So if you'll see it together, it's just going to look stunning. So I'll leave that there. And what I will do is I'll grab a piece of scrap Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to stamp that bow, the little like ribbon that goes like across the bow, and then I'm also going to stamp that lid. Okay, so in Rose Red ink, I'm going to stamp that bow on here. And I always hold it down a few seconds because that ensures that I get a good image. And how perfect is that? Just perfect. Okay, so that's that one. And then I'm going to stamp that little, the ribbon part. So I'll stamp that over here. And that turned out perfect. And the next thing I'm going to get is the lid. I wasn't going to use the lid initially, but I am now because I smudged. There's a smudge there of green olive, so I thought the lid will cover that up. So I'll grab my stamp and I'll prep that in with Versamark ink. So I always prep it in Versamark ink. And and then I'll wipe it off with my palm. And that trick has ensured that the most solid of images like these just turn out perfect every time. And I saw this tip from Jennifer Maguire ink. That changed my world, that tip. So we'll try and do all the cutting in one pass. And there you go, the lid turned out perfect again. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll grab my Big Shot sandwich, and today I'll be using my magnetic platform, one of my cutting plates. I'll just grab my framelets, and I'll just get the bow, the little strip there for my for the ribbon, and this. So I'll just position those. Make sure I've got it the right way. And these ribbons have a, these framelets have a border around them, a white border. So we'll try and position them as evenly as possible in the middle. I'll just push this over here because the magnets are working a little funny, because my plate is not exactly straight, it's a little bit warped, and when that happens, like, they don't stick as well as they could, but this sticks much better now because I've just moved it. Hang on. It's doing it again. So what I'll do is I'll turn the plate over. See, when you stick it right on the plate, it's very, very strong. So I'll stick that there. Yeah, that's better. Here we go. Sorry, I won't be long. So I'll stick them, position the framelets around as evenly as possible. And it has a little border. Okay, and so now I'll just put my cutting plate on top, and I'll just bring up my Big Shot. And now I'll just crank that through the Big Shot. Okay, so that's all cut now. And I'll just take these out. And that's that. And I'll take these out of there, the framelets, or thinlets. Actually, they're not framelets, they're thinlets. And so there's the ribbon, and what I'll do is now is I'll position this over here. So it looks like it's a ribbon, like that. Maybe we'll put it like this. Haven't decided. Maybe we'll do it here. So it looks like that. And then we have the jar lid positioned like that. How cute is that? So I'll just grab my adhesives, and I'll be back. I just brought my adhesives over. So what I'll do first off is I will adhere the layers on. So I'll just grab my Fast Fuse. Yep. It gets a bit sticky sometimes, but it's a great adhesive. Okay, so that's one done, and I'll just square it on. Now I'll do that with the next layer, the one we stamped on. Okay, stick that on there, layer it on. Okay, and that looks beautiful. So now I'm going to put on that little ribbon strip there. So I'll just grab my liquid glue. You can use your Tombow or whatever liquid glue you have. So I'll just stick that towards the bottom there. And I'll get my little ribbon. And I'll just put the ribbon like more so in the middle. I want it to have like a little bit of a lift. That is like, yeah. So it's on there. So I'm going to put it on, let's see, I'm going to put it on here. So it looks like that. And you know, guys, there's no right or wrong with these. You can do them any way you wish. And with this jar, with this lid, I'm just going to place it like that on the side. I'm not going to even pop it up. I'm just going to stick it down with my liquid adhesive. And this kind of a card makes it easy for you to mail. That's just to cover up the smudges I made. And there you have it, guys. Check that out. Isn't it gorgeous? And even, you know, when you don't have dimensionals and you just have your liquid adhesive on, you can still make it look like it's lifting up somewhat just by not sticking it completely down. So that adds a little bit of dimension that way to an interest. But there you go. That's the gorgeous card that you can make using the beautiful Jar of Love stamp set along with the matching framelits and our beautiful Thoughtful Branches stamp set. I highly recommend getting the Thoughtful Branches bundle. It is versatile and it's pretty, and you can use it for multiple occasions. And as you can see here, we use that in a card with a stamp set that's completely different. So they do complement each other. So if you enjoy these products at all, please don't hesitate to visit my online store at pepperlyrose.stampinup.net, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye now.